Welcome back everybody to the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. This is part 21. And this guy wants us to fork over all meat cash when this guy wins. Neither of those two things are going to happen, even if he did win. So, you know, sorry. The player character always wins. You'd think that the NPC characters would know that, right? Yes, non-player characters, yes. They should do that in a game where, like, they just, like, know, like, they make, like, these meta remarks where it's just like, oh, well, I knew you were going to win anyway. You're always supposed to win, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so that guy was just joking about the money. See, it was just a prank, bro. It's just a social experiment. See, look at the cameras. Anyway. Alright, so this guy just got these, and I've already had these. I'm really, you know, I was really not a big fan of all of the trainers on this route, because it's mostly just bikers that have a bunch of poison types, and bird trainers, or bird keepers, that have a bunch of flying types. So, literally, and Acid Reflux has definitely faltered because of that. You can't deal with either of those, so that's upsetting. So, you gotta call upon literally everybody else for this. Except for Moop, actually. Moop hasn't been getting a lot of attention, but that's because, I don't know, I feel like Moop is just so strong that he could just, you know, take out anything he wants to at any time. So, you know, it's just like, he can afford to just sit 2 levels or 3 levels behind everybody, you know, and it's fine. He'll catch up in no time. And then, of course, as I'm saying that, I literally just remember that Dragonite has one of the worst EXP curves in the game, so, yeah. Getting him back up to speed might be a little bit of a climb here. It's the climb! Anyway. Alright, so we dealt with that Nidoqueen, who is half poison, and then this Raichu with Acid Reflux. You know, I'm really not a big fan of all the status effect stuff, because, again, every time that there's, like, a status effect thing, or the removal of a status effect thing, I have to update the sidebars, and then, you know, that's just more work that I have to do, and then that takes longer for me to actually make the video. Very upsetting. Oh, you're a little cutie. Alright. Didn't I mention this before? Didn't I say something like, you know, I don't want to turn this into the Little Nemo playthrough where I'm, you know, just having to shout, pedophile attack! After, like, every single beginning of the stage, or in this case, the beginning of every trainer battle. Because some of these opening quotes from the adult characters are kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Stop. Stop. Alright. Alright, so, oh yeah, so I was walking around here, and then I was like, you know what, how much more do I actually have to do? Because this feels like this has been going on forever, and to some extent, it kind of has. So, we got 2 guys up here, and then there's 2 guys over here to the left. So that's at least 4 more trainers that I have to deal with. What I didn't know, at the time, was that from scrolling up on this left side, there's another 2 trainers. And then scrolling up on the right side path, there's another 2 trainers. So there's literally 8 more trainers that I have yet to deal with on this particular route. Or these 2 routes, I think they're split. Anyway, oh, so I started doing a thing now, starting this video. Kind of like in the Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door playthrough, where at the beginning of the battle, I speed it up. Like, right when the battle starts, like, that's when the super speed begins. As opposed to me just, like, waiting for, like, the whole intro, and then, like, you know, here's the trainer class, here's their first Pokemon, here's my Pokemon, then let's speed it up. It's just like, that seemed kind of like, you know, that was more wasted time overall. You know, it adds up little by little. So, you know, if I could just shave those, like, what, 10, 15 seconds off of every single battle, then, you know, that's quite a lot of time saved. So, I'm doing that. And I don't think anybody really cares, to be honest. Alright. Oh, this battle! Yeah, this battle. You know, I'm just gonna mini-spoiler this one. This one goes on for a while. A while. Because this Clefable has the most cancerous setup in Sing, Minimize, and Double Slap, and Metronome. I was not a fan. You know, you're sitting here, like, you know, you'll sit here and think, man, when is this battle going to be over? Just imagine how I felt doing this battle at normal speed. Anyway, I can't remember if I read this comment before. You know, we're going back to comments here. But DDD Dylan said, it always really bothered me how there were psychic types in Koga's gym. I don't actually remember what he, like, actually, what the gym trainers and the gym leader actually had in Gen 1. But, like I said, I was pretty surprised when there were actual psychic types in the poison type gym. I was just like, hello? Hello? This is not poison. Anyway. This battle sucks! Oh my god, I finally hit him! That was so awful. I was like, I literally sat here for like a few seconds, because I was just like, I was practically crying tears of joy, you know? It was just like, God, it's finally over. Now we can move on. But, you know, I was crying on the inside. I'm just too strong and manly to cry real tears. Come on. Alright, let's see. Proband Co. says, these rocky puns are getting bolder. That's a pretty good one. I like that. Oh god, that hurt my throat. Alright. So I had to look over, what I just got. That was Rage. The TM for Rage. Everybody's favorite attack. Well, actually, I can't remember if I mentioned this before in the playthrough, but I watched the SGDQ 2016 race of Pokemon Red. It was 4 different players all doing it at the same time, which I thought was so cool. And Rage is actually very good for early on in the game if you're doing a speed run, because I believe they said something like it stacks your attack infinitely, and then, you know, it just gets to the point where, like, you start off with Squirtle, and I believe they said Squirtle has the best attack, a base attack of all the 3 starters. So, like, you basically get that and then use Rage a bunch, and then you beat everything, basically. Because, you know, and also, I was about to say Shelly. Squirtle also has, you know, some good defense, so it's physically tanky, and it can tank out those hits while it builds up Rage, so. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that went. Also, yeah, something about, you have to rush a Nidoking. Like, you get a Nidoran male at the, Route 20? Right before you battle the second rival fight. And, you get a Nidoran there. And, just keep training it, whatever, then get a Nidorino, and then you get the Moonstone in Mount Moon. And then boom, like, right after the first gym, you have a Nidoking. So, that speeds things along quite well. Quite well indeed. Alright, hey, that biker actually had a ground type. That's new and different. And very pleasant, because, you know, Acid Reflex actually gets to do stuff now. Your bird Pokemon. You know, I'm really not a big fan of them saying bird Pokemon over and over again. Oh, True Paceartron fan mentioned. I feel like I'm gonna miss this playthrough when it's done since I'm getting mentioned a lot. Ooh, hey, look, she got mentioned again. Also, she mentioned Sun Moon Hype, which, hey, Sun and Moon is actually out now. And, oh, oops. Alright, well, I didn't quite seem to realize that there was a small skip between trainers there, and I just kind of kept that super speed going. Oh well! Not a big deal. But what is a big deal is Acid Reflex just fainted. And I remember thinking to myself, why did I not just switch to Mouser? There's literally nothing that Pidgeot could have done that would have one-shot Mouser at 3/4 HP. I don't know why I didn't just switch him out. And I paid for it. Of course, Sleep Powder didn't hit, Pidgeot did Wing Attack, and the Wing Attack crit. So all of those 3 RNG things came together to just completely screw over Acid Reflex. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick check here, just to make sure that, yes, I did in fact battle all these dudes. As long as, you know, the last guys that I could see were defeated, then that's all I really need to know in terms of, yes, I did beat everybody here. Alright, so we're gonna get a quick switch out here and have Rocky out first, because I noticed that there's 2 bikers in front of me. And those guys typically have poison types, and I kind of want to just one-shot everything at this point, because, you know, I want to leave. I just want to leave. Please make it end. I mean, I could have just left, you know, whatever, but at the same time, I didn't want to just leave it unfinished. I mean, come on, I'm like right at the end here. But yeah, Sun and Moon came out, and yeah, I got Sun. I beat it. It was a lot of fun. Well, I haven't done some of the post-game stuff. I did, you know, the Ultra Beasties and the other guys that come after that. You know, just, I don't want to spoil or anything, because, I mean, it is sort of still new. But, you know, everybody should know what the Ultra Beasts are. I mean, they had a teaser video for that, the Pokemon channel. But yeah, I did the Ultra Beast stuff. I did the post-Ultra Beast thing. And the battle tree, you know, and the spoiler that appears before the battle tree. So yeah. Even though that was also in a video that Pokemon channel uploaded, but whatever. You know, it's like one of those things that if you didn't see the video for it, and it's just like, that seems like that would be something that's super cool to not have spoiled, and, you know, to just, you know, just experience it. Live! So yeah, I didn't cut this part out because I wanted to show that there was a Primeape here, I guess. And then also the fact that I couldn't escape despite the fact that I was 17 levels higher than this thing. I mean, come on. Also, there was a small time skip there because I thought that there was an item in that grass, and I went roaming around every single block. Every single... What's it? Square? Whatever. And I couldn't find anything, so I guess not. And I didn't feel like looking it up, so I'm too lazy. Now, you think we go to Cerulean City, but we're actually just going to... Oh, right. That didn't happen yet. Ignore me! Alright. But yeah, Pokemon Sun, it was a lot of fun. And... Who did I have on my team? I picked Rowlet, because, you know, I did say I was Team Rowlet. Oh, also, oh yeah, that little thing after I came out of the Pokemon Center. Yeah, that was like a small spoiler, because I forgot to switch... Or I forgot to make a version of the sidebar where Acid Reflux wasn't fainted while he was the 4th one down. And I just moved them back to where they were, and then just removed the thing from Acid Reflux. So, yeah. I just said screw it. I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I picked Rowlet, because, you know, I did say I was Team Rowlet. And then I got a Pichu, because I absolutely had to have a Alolan Raichu. That's just, Alolan Raichu just looks so cool, and I love Psychic types, and I just, like, the type combination just blew my mind when I first saw it, and, you know, one of the videos that the Pokemon channel uploaded. Alright, here comes the part. So, we're gonna fly here, right? And you think that we're going to Cerulean City. We're flying off, and, well, we actually land in Fuchsia City. Go figure. But yeah, that's because I went there and then had to come here because I forgot that I needed something from the mart that I didn't buy from the battle tent. Like a silly boy. Who else did I bought. I caught a cutie fly, which I, you know, evolved into Rabombi because fairy types are ridiculously strong. Oh god, who else did I have? For a little while I had Lycanroc, you know, the sun form. And then I traded it for Solgaleo once I caught that. I had a Mudsdale. I wrote it down. I should have it here. Friggin' with the kinda... Hang on, give me a sec. Okay, yeah, Decidueye, Alolan Raichu, Lycanroc. Oh, I still have Lycanroc. Oh, Salazzle! Yeah! Salazzle! So good! So good. I love that friggin... that ability. Corrosion. It can literally poison, and steel types. That's so cool! And yeah, Rabombi and Mudsdale. Oh, no, this was... Okay, never mind. I didn't update it from this. Yeah, I got rid of Lycanroc and replaced it with Solgaleo. I didn't update this. But yeah, so yeah, it was Decidueye, Alolan Raichu, Solgaleo, Salazzle, Ribombee, and Mudsdale. Ribombee. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Ribombee? Ribombee? I don't know. Anyway, so anybody who's played this game before can probably tell what I'm doing right now, but just in case you haven't. I'm going to be surfing here along the eastern edge of... what is this? Route 9? Oh, well, irrelevant. And I'm going to be going up here. And kind of, yeah, I did that on purpose because I hadn't heard the surf music in quite some time. And I was really just enjoying it. I just kind of wanted to hear it for just a few more seconds. Don't yell at me! And so we're going to go over here. We're going to go to the power plant for something very specific. And this guy. This guy is here. I don't know why. Humph, I'm not angry. Well, if you say so. You're totally angry, right? I have more rare Pokemon at home. Wow, because, yeah, Rhyhorn is just an unbelievably rare Pokemon. Woo, rare. Great. Anyway, I will agree about the Lickitung, though. You literally can't find Lickitung in the game, can you? It's like, oh, wait, no, yes, you can. It's like, Farfetch'd, Jinx, Mr. Mime, and... oh god, somebody else, I can't remember. There was like, at least those three are like the Pokemon that you literally cannot find in the game, and you can only get them through in-game trades. And then of course, thank god they introduced breeding in Gen 2, so that you could actually get more of those Pokemon. But I think you can actually find them in the wild in Gen 2. Those three guys. But anyway. So yeah, so I used the Super Repel, and yeah, it turns out that it's actually useless, because all the Pokemon here are level 60. And I decided to leave this battle in with this Wild Raichu, because Acid Reflux actually leveled. Also, I didn't update the thingy that he was paralyzed, but whatever, he's fixed now. There you go, now it's current. Oh, right, so yeah, I was looking, I was like, what item is this? Oh. Yeah, I sat on that bzzz thing because I sat there going, oh, right. I forgot these traps exist. So yeah, there's fake items here that are actually Voltorbs and Electrodes in disguise. So from that point on, I just said, you know what? Screw it, you're not tricking me with this nonsense anymore. I've fallen for these traps. And also there's Wild Magnetons, which then we cut out because, you know, who cares? Nope, not falling for that, sorry. Not at all. Oh yeah, I had to, oh, I actually forgot to look this up. But yeah, I don't really know what the lore is. Oh, I see, the power plant was abandoned years before the events of the Generation 1 games, so some of the machinery still works. Yeah, I was like, I was sitting here going like, why does the power plant have nobody in it, and why does it look like there's a bunch of, like, fallen, like, rocks or boulders or something? I completely forgot what the lore was for this place. But, magically, I was able to kind of go from memory and, you know, figure out how to get through this little maze. It's not really, like, a really complicated maze, but there are a couple of dead ends. Anyway, we're gonna save the game. We're gonna talk to this random bird. You know, there was a trainer that mentioned something earlier on in this video. It was a bird keeper that asked, have you heard of the legendary Pokemon? You said something about the 3 legendary birds of prey? This is one of them. This is Zapdos. Because, you know, nobody's ever heard of this Pokemon before. It's level 75! I was sitting there going, oh my god, no. Why? It's actually supposed to be level 50 in the actual games, but here it's level 70 because, you know, increased difficulty. Ooh. Also, I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but I completely forgot that I'm playing, you know, the version of the game that was meant for the Twitch Plays Pokemon channel to play, and somebody, I think it was True Pixartron fan, pointed out the fact that that's why you get so many steps in the Safari Zone, because Twitch Plays Pokemon. Yeah. And it's just like, every time like something like that pops up, and it's just like, oh right, I'm playing the TPP version. Whoops. I thought I was just playing a slightly harder red version. Which, I mean, it kind of is, but, you know, there's some other stuff that they added in. Anyways, alright, so this guy's asleep. He's practically at 1 HP. We're gonna start flinging Ultra Balls. That's why I went back to Fuchsia and bought a whole bunch of Ultra Balls. Because of this and, you know, subsequent legendary Pokemon battles. Nope. Yeah, this guy's a pain in the jerk. Catch rate of 3 on pretty much all legendary Pokemon. Okay, that just one shot. That's not okay. Yes, we are gonna use the next Pokemon. But I think we absolutely need Acid Reflux for this, so we're gonna bring out Rocky. Just to stall out, because that nullifies Zapdos' electric attacks and severely weakens the power of its flying type attacks. So there's not really much that it can do while Rocky's just kind of sitting there tanking. But yeah, catch rate of 3, which put into a percentage is 0.4% of a catch rate when a Pokeball, or when a regular Pokeball is thrown at it at full health. Amazing. Of course, catch rate is increased by lowering the Pokemon's HP, as well as certain status effects. Sleep being the best one that you can use to increase a catch rate. I believe paralysis and burn? Question mark? I think it is burn, poison, and paralysis. Increase it by 1.5 times, and then sleep increases it by 2 times. So, yes. Yes, sleep, yes. Dang it. Get in the ball! I was like, come on! Need a dang ball. Come on, luck be a lady tonight. Oh, 2. Yes! We got him. Zapdos was caught. Ha. I was pretty happy about that. Very, very happy. Very pretty happy. A legendary bird Pokemon that is set to appear from clouds while dropping enormous lightning bolts. You know, Pokemon always sound like so ridiculously dangerous. It's not even funny. But yeah, I had to think about this nickname for a little bit, and you know, I came up with the name. I think it was a pretty good name. I like it. But yeah, I decided to call our Zapdos Frank Zappa. I first got the idea because I was thinking of Twitch faces, Twitch emotes, and I thought of Kappa. And then I was like, well, what about Zappa? You know, because it's Zapdos. But then I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's a guy named Frank Zappa. So, there you go. That's how that thought process worked. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part of the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. Join me in part 22, where we'll be, I don't know, maybe catching more legendary Pokemon. Who knows? See you all next time.